welcome back. Today I want to talk about mornings. Mornings are not fun for anyone, let's face it. For me, I have 3 little ones that I need to get off to school in the morning, and then I have to get myself ready for work and out the door for work in the morning as well. To say that our mornings were chaotic is an understatement. I mean, really, it was like a chaotic disaster in here. And that's not fun for anyone. That's not a good way to start your morning. I was feeling very guilty sending my kids off to school, feeling overwhelmed and chaotic first thing in the morning. I knew something had to change. I did not want our mornings to be so chaotic anymore. So I'm going to share with you a few tips and tricks that are really working for us to help smooth out our mornings, to help me be more prepared for the day, and to start off our day on a good foot. So tip number 1 is to get up a little bit earlier than you normally would before your children. So this is something that I've always struggled with. If I could just even squeeze in 10 more extra minutes, I was that girl pressing the snooze button and waiting till the last minute to get up. And let me tell you, it was not good. I was trying to get myself ready, my kids ready, the house situated. It was like a bomb going off, like too many things going on at once. It just wasn't working. So I had to train myself to start getting up earlier. I mean, literally, this is how much of a morning person I'm not. I started off by setting my alarm 20 minutes before I normally would, and then 30 minutes, and then 40 minutes, and then 50 minutes, and eventually worked my way up to an hour. And now it's like my internal clock just automatically wakes me up an hour before I normally was, because I have kind of trained myself to get up earlier. And let me just tell you, it is worth every moment, because it is like a golden hour when I can wake up before my kids. I can get myself ready, and I can get my morning routine situated, and then when my kids wake up, I can really just focus on them and all the millions of things that pop up in the morning. You know, if you have kids, like a lot can happen in the morning. So I am solely available to get them situated in the morning after I have gotten myself ready and my morning routine done. All I need is an hour to do that. So waking up an hour before they wake up has been amazing. Tip number 2 is to establish a good morning routine for yourself. This is something that should be very simple. If you overload yourself with too many tasks in the morning, you're going to wake up feeling overwhelmed, and I guarantee you won't even want to start any of the tasks. So keep it very simple. Make a list of the tasks that you would like to accomplish in the morning that would help you for the evening. So for me, and I'm going to go over all of my routines in more detail in an upcoming video, but for me, my morning routine is very simple. I have very little tasks on there, but the tasks that I do have help me so much get ahead of the game for the evening. So that way I'm not feeling like I'm coming home from work and have to play catch up from the morning. So what I do in the morning for my morning routine is I start by obviously getting myself ready, and then I make my bed. I wipe down the bathroom quickly. I just, take a disinfectant wipe, do the surfaces, do the, exterior of the toilet, and then I spray the toilet, give it a little swish. I do that every single morning, so that way my toilets and my bathroom are not getting like dirty and I have to really do a deep clean. I stay on top of it every single morning, and it takes me no time at all. Then I pop in some laundry if I need to, and I unload the dishwasher, and I get anything done for dinner. Like if there's something that needs to go in the crock pot, I'll put it in the crock pot. If there's something that needs to be cut up for dinner, I'll do that quickly. Just kind of getting ahead of the game for dinner time has helped me so much. And once that's done, then I feel like I have gotten a lot of things accomplished to help me for the evening. I can come home and, dinner, if it's in the crock pot, it's done, or it's very easy to put together because the prep work has been done. My dishwasher is empty, so that way when we have dishes that are dirtied from dinner, I can just put them into the empty dishwasher, and that's ready to go. And my laundry has been washed. I do put it in the dryer on our way out. My husband works nights, so he's coming home when we're leaving. And so he's home. It's not like the dryer is on without anybody here. So I do switch it before we leave, and then I just need to fold it in the evening and put it away. So that helps me so much. And tip number 3, and this is probably the biggest time saver and helper in the morning, and I'm going to turn my camera around and show you guys in a minute. So let's think about this here. As adults, a lot of adults have planners or calendars or reminders on their phones, a lot of visual prompts to help them stay on task. Children need the same thing. The number one issue that we were having in the mornings was that my kids lack a ton of focus in the morning. And so we were spending so much time keeping my kids on track. I was having to stop what I was doing and give them reminders of, this is what you need to be doing, this is what you need to be doing, this is what you need to be doing. Remember, you need to be doing this next. It was ridiculous how much time we were wasting just trying to keep them on task and remember what they need to be doing in order to get out the door. So what I did was I made them a morning checklist. You guys, seriously, these things are lifesavers. If you are somebody who has trouble staying on task, make yourself a checklist reminder. If your kids have trouble staying on task, make them a checklist reminder. It is seriously, it has made such a difference in our morning. So I'm going to turn the camera around and share with you guys how I did this, what my children's tasks are, and oh, it's been amazing. So let me share this with you. Okay, so I have 3 kids and each child has their own clipboard with their checklist on their clipboard. I have made sure that every single one of these tasks are things that they can do independently. They just need, like I said, reminders to stay on task. I made these documents on Microsoft Word. I just use clip art for the pictures. Very easy to make these. Or you could just even take a pen and paper and write down what their tasks are. So I'm going to share with you what their tasks are and what they're responsible for in the morning. Okay, so the first thing is to get dressed. I put a little circle over here so they can just check it off. I put all of their checklists into a page protector, and they have dry erase markers so they can just check it off as they go, and we just wipe it off for the next morning. Then they need to put their clothes away in the hamper. They are all responsible for making their own bed, and then they can sit down at the table to eat breakfast. Once they are done with breakfast, they put their dishes away, and then they pack their snack, brush their teeth, put their shoes on, put their coat, hat, and mittens on, get their backpack ready and on, and then they can sit down and read at the table until we're ready to go. The last thing here is something I say all the time and it drives them crazy, so of course I say it even more, kiss your brain. So once all of these things are done, then it's time to head off to school. And you guys, this has made such an improvement in our mornings, because instead of me trying to get 3 kids to stay on task and, you know, ready at the same time, they each have their own clipboard. They know exactly what they need to do in the order they need to do it. They check it off as they go, and it holds them accountable. It keeps them on task, and our mornings have been so much easier. So those are the things that we started implementing in our mornings, and seriously, what a difference it has made. By getting up earlier before the kids, allowing myself to have time to get myself ready and my morning routine done before the kids wake up, establishing a morning routine and sticking with it, making it simple but yet efficient is key. And then making those morning checklists for my kids to stay on task so they can independently work down the list and get everything they need to do before school done has made our mornings so much easier. So if you guys are struggling in the morning, I highly suggest taking some of my tips and tricks and trying it out in your mornings. Maybe it will be as successful for you. If you have any tips and tricks on how to make your mornings easier, please write them down in the comments, because I think it's great when we can all help each other out, because let's face it, mornings are not easy at all. I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.